Hey friends, how's it going? It's Trauma here, and today I'll be talking about the best classes to play in Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer to ensure victory and earn tons of credits. So let's get right into it. First off, I want to say that this guide will focus entirely on classes and not weapon loadouts. Most of the weapons in this game are relatively balanced, and it doesn't matter too much which one you use. I'll also be focusing on classes that excel in completing objectives and successfully extracting on gold difficulty. Alright, so the first class I'd like to talk about is probably the most overpowered class in multiplayer. That class would be the Vanguard. The entire Vanguard playstyle revolves around an ability called Charge that allows you to instantly travel huge distances, damaging your target and also recovering a large portion of your shields. At higher levels, this ability has a very low cooldown and can be modified to recover anywhere from 50 to 100% of your shields. This allows you to be very tanky while remaining up close and personal, damaging enemies with melee attacks or your other biotic abilities. Being able to sustain huge amounts of damage while also being able to deal a large amount of damage makes the Vanguard a very strong tank and damage dealer class. As long as you have a target to charge to, you'll always be able to keep your shields up. The basic Vanguard classes work very well, but there is one Vanguard class that stands leaps and bounds above the others. I'm talking about the Krogan Vanguard. On top of the enormous benefits you get from Charge, the Krogan Vanguard also has access to the ability Fortify. Fortify further increases your ability to tank by immensely reducing incoming damage at the cost of movement speed. The movement speed loss is completely negated by the ability to charge across the map almost instantly, making Charge and Fortify synergize very well. Final upgrades to Fortify also allow you to detonate the shield, priming nearby targets for biotic combos that can be immediately detonated by using Charge. Talk about an explosive combo. The second class I want to talk about is the most versatile and the most important for supporting your team and making sure that objectives get completed. That class is the Infiltrator. The first and most obvious benefit to the Infiltrator is that they can deal exceptional damage from safe distances, making short work of high priority targets by being able to precisely target weak points. The biggest benefit to playing Infiltrator is the ability to use the Tactical Cloak. Tactical Cloak is one of the most powerful and most versatile abilities in the game. On top of immensely increasing damage on your next shot, Tactical Cloak allows you to support your team in multiple ways by going invisible and completing objectives or reviving down team members. Infiltrators excel at being able to complete any objective with ease, including being able to safely disarm devices and remain within hacking or upload zones without drawing too much attention. Choosing which Infiltrator to play isn't a huge concern, as they all have the abilities needed to do well, but my personal favorite is the Salarian Infiltrator. On top of the normal Infiltrator abilities, the Salarian Infiltrator also has access to Energy Drain, which allows you to instantly recover some shields when you get yourself into a sticky situation. Finally, the third class I would like to talk about is the Soldier, specifically the Turian Soldier and the Krogan Mercenary. These two classes are also outfitted with the same Fortify ability that the Krogan Vanguard possesses, as well as having a substantial health pool and a reliable amount of shields. The biggest benefit to these two classes is being able to deal large amounts of damage while also staying alive. In gold missions, making sure that you can stay alive is huge. Staying alive will help your team concentrate on completing objectives and not have to put themselves in danger trying to revive you or having to finish a wave with one down team member. Both the Turian Soldier and Krogan Mercenary have their benefits. The Krogan Mercenary is very good at dealing with armored targets. Flamethrower is able to prime targets for biotic explosions and easily deals with armored targets, while Flat Cannon allows you to deal significant damage very quickly. The Turian Soldier is more about sustained damage, using turbocharge to unleash an onslaught of bullets and Omni Grenades to deal large area of effect damage. Both classes excel at being tanky while dealing lots of damage, making them both great picks for a successful team. The last few classes I want to talk about are honorable mentions. These are the classes that can be very strong when used properly, mainly to deal damage and help support the team. The Asari Adept is the first of those classes. The Asari Adept has access to a biotic annihilation field that primes targets around her for biotic combos, as well as Throw and Lance, which are two very powerful biotic abilities that will detonate the targets primed by an annihilation field. Further upgrades into Throw allow you to hit multiple enemies, making the Asari Adept a fantastic way to create tons of biotic explosions. The final class I want to mention is the Turian Havoc Trooper. The Turian Havoc Trooper is very similar to the Turian Soldier, but focuses more on dealing damage than being tanky. Armed with Incinerate, Turbocharge, and Flak Cannon, the Turian Havoc Trooper can deal a huge amount of damage very quickly. Upgrades into the Turian Havoc Trooper can vastly increase your weapon damage, allowing Turbocharge to synergize very well with a high-capacity weapon such as the Revenant Assault Rifle, or a high fire rate weapon such as the N7 Hurricane Pistol. Alright, that's going to do it for my look at the best classes to use in Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. I hope this guide helped you guys, because I believe that playing any one of these classes I've talked about today will vastly increase your chances of successfully extracting in gold missions and earning those much desired credits. Please leave me a comment down below if you guys have any suggestions or improvements that I can make to these builds, or if you guys have a favorite class that you really like to play that you think is very powerful in gold. I'd really like to hear about that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, see you again.
There's 3 of them. One went to the building on the left.
Promise, are you down?
Nope. I crouched in a bush. I like the most opportune time. Grenade! Grenade!
I got him.